Yep.
Part 1. White Cloud.
Cause of sorrow.
Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow.
Chapter I thought it would be. Where Monica, quote-unquote, reveals her true colors.
The Blue Sea Star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg-Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
That'll be, is that the next chapter? No. Yes. I forget if that's before or after Revenge. But no, that's not the actual mission for the month. That happens the same month as Revenge, I think. Excellent. Aloise's birthday. Oh, give him flowers, yes.
Sorry to trouble you.
Aloise is amazing.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most
Oh,
pleased.
right, it's this month. Okay. I was gonna say, it seemed weird that we would have it after Byleth is all depressed.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you.
We need a little bit of frivolity before things take a turn for the worse.
We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
Right. Was something stolen?
No, there is nothing of value in that building. We do not yet know what the intruder's objectives are.
Luring students to turn into demonic beasts. Damn it.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders.
Of course, Seteth.
With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
No, yeah, that's smart, especially considering what's actually happening here.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect
It's a
the worst.
funny way of saying you're sending my father with me. That's reassuring.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Damn it. Yeah. The chapter where every single possible death flag is just raised high into the sky.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Geralt has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
Yep. Keeping us from having our conversation for most of the month until it's too late.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah. Some nice father-daughter bonding time. Temporarily. Okay. Let's see, we have a crap ton of supports to get through, including View for Byleth. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you can't do yours with Felix until after getting back from the 5-year break. Well, let's do Flane then. Dedue and Flane.
Tonight's meal looks exquisite.
It does.
Time for me to make the most of this opportunity.
I mean, I've seen that exact meal a number of times, but every time it looks delicious. That's somehow so adorable.
Are you all right?
Yeah, she's enjoying her food.
Slow down. Your dinner is not going anywhere.
Yeah, you gotta savor each bite, Flane, otherwise it'll be all gone before you know it.
I am not sure it is your business to tell me how to consume my meal.
Damn. Came out the gate swinging.
You must admit this food is absolutely delectable. I have not eaten something this tasty in ages.
Since the fish fry?
Well, good.
Did you make this one to do?
I suppose my enthusiasm is a tad overwhelming. Do you happen to know who cooked this meal?
Yep, definitely him now.
I did.
Dadu is... We have it from multiple sources now. Dadu is quite the cook.
You were the chef?
Are you going to give him your compliments?
Today? Yes.
I do not think I have ever been brought to tears by a meal. Oh, Dadu, you are a chef without peer.
Damn. Maybe we should have you train everyone else. I mean, I think you were training Annette. But no one else as far as I can remember.
Why, that was truly more delicious than anything I have eaten in all my years.
That is quite a long time, too.
I highly doubt that.
No need for modesty. I could certainly never make anything even remotely so delicious.
I don't think I've ever seen seen Flame cook in any of the supports.
That gives me an idea. Will you please teach me how to
There
cook
you
such
go.
delicacies as the one I ate just now?
Before we know it, everyone's gonna be Dadu trained. Maybe he should start. Oh, it would be kind of cool as if in one of his shared endings, he opens up a restaurant or something.
You want me to teach you to cook?
That'd be cool.
Indeed. I have never been so emotional over cuisine. You must teach me your ways.
Very well. But only if you are serious, and do not quit halfway through.
Damn, making it sound like quite the grueling course.
Oh, I would not dream of it. Thank you, Chef Dadu.
Already calling him chef too. Good. Oh, that was nice and lovely. Flame's supports always are though, so no surprise there. Dimitri and Ash. Oh, they're final support already.
Your Highness, sorry, I mean Dimitri. Would you, do you want to train together today?
You don't have to stumble over your words so much, Ash.
Ash, of course, I'm glad you asked. After classes conclude for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting.
Be ready for bruises.
And afterward, let's plan on dinner. We'll certainly have worked up an appetite.
Oh yeah. A nice meal after training, working out, that kind of stuff. It's just wonderful.
Oh, yes, I suppose, I mean, sure, that is, it would be my pleasure to, dine with you.
He is so, I don't know, flustered almost. Unsure of how to phrase his sentences.
I mean,
You don't have to be so nervous around Dimitri. He's kind.
Ash.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve.
Yeah, trying to force a less formal demeanor.
Are you still worrying over what I said to you before?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature.
Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it is due.
Are you saying it's not due?
However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise, you and I are the same.
Well, kinda. Personality-wise, I don't know. You're friends, though. That's what matters.
That all makes sense, Your Highness. But I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way.
Aw.
Sure, when you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people.
You were adopted, though, so you're still technically a commoner.
But the common folk still rely on the nobility to keep the peace and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lenato says.
Oh, Lenato.
I suppose I can understand that point of view. But the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet.
Right, you haven't actually been coronated yet. Who's acting in your stead? At the moment, I wonder.
But that's not all there is to it.
Yeah?
I also respect you as a person.
Exactly.
You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies. Even me.
No, you're so kind yourself. It's hard not to be.
On all accounts, I can say the same of you.
Yeah.
But you also have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you are never drawn toward darkness.
Yeah.
That mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions.
Or Dimitri does have that dark side lurking. Ash is just pure goodness.
Well,
Puppy dog goodness.
do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate.
Yeah.
Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another.
He'll perhaps give it a second try.
It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree that we both should learn to bend a bit. How's that sound?
Good trait.
All right. Let's start from the
Being a
beginning.
little
then.
flexible.
Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness?
A decent enough mixture of formality and casualness.
Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got.
That was nice. Let's go Mercy and Ingrid.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per usual.
What were you doing?
There's no need to apologize at all. Please, have a seat. We've met for tea so many times, but
Yeah.
you never seem to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
Ingrid has a hard time, I guess, well, no, actually, if you bring some meat with you, Mercy, and, I think you'll find a very different Ingrid.
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so delicately. Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
Oh? What is it, Mercy? Lay it on us.
You? Gripe?
I know,
Now
right?
that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course.
I'm as surprised as you, Ingrid.
It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
I mean, she's griped every now and then, but not usually in response to something, not confiding in someone else.
Thank you. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is marriage.
You know, I feel like you two actually have something similar there. Because if I remember correctly, your Mercy's father, her adoptive father, the merchant one, wants to force her into a marriage that she doesn't want. And then Ingrid's father is also doing the same. Though Ingrid is more willing to go along with it because of her perceived duty.
Oh?
Yes. I received a letter
Yeah.
from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
Right. Trying to use you as a stepping stone for himself.
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway.
You could run away. Elope.
What I really want to do is help those in need. But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Yeah, probably. Well, no, you already did join a monastery at some point. But you want to go back, right?
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Sorry? To silence him?
Don't worry, she's not suggesting assassination. Probably.
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
Oh, fuck. Damn. Going straight to the, eloping.
We don't need to go that far.
Well, wouldn't actually be eloping unless I guess she ran away with someone else.
I'm sorry. I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Yeah, but do let her know if you want to silence your father.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually.
Because of similar situations.
My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline.
Yeah.
At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
That one probably would have been the best possible option. Being able to carry on the family legacy, but also with someone, if I remember right, that you actually cared for.
That must have been difficult for you. Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now.
He was a childhood friend, though, as well, right? Along with Felix and Sylvain.
Although I did admire him quite a lot, he held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king.
Much to Felix's dismay.
Even after all these years,
Perhaps
I
after the
aspired
fact.
to be the type of knight that he embodied. But that's just it. I'm not a tool for furthering my family's fortunes. I'm a knight at heart.
That you are. I do have to wonder if Felix was, what he was like before Glenn died.
Regardless of what my father desires.
Nice. Yeah, you have to put your own desires first.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Yeah, very similar situations.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize
What?
maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
Yeah. Not so different. They are different, but not that far off.
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
They are lovely is what they are.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay.
Yeah.
I want to know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
I wonder if those are probably listed. I haven't actually checked the character pages for the Blue Lions yet, I don't think.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
Yeah. I should do that after all the supports. Songs I remember. Ooh. Let's do Marianne. And Sylvain, maybe. Actually, I'm surprised she doesn't have a shared ending with Sylvain.
For the day.
Vaguely remembered her having one. Guess not.
Oh, Sylvain. Yes, I was just heading back to my quarters.
Yeah.
Well then, my timing couldn't be better. I was just heading into town and I thought maybe you'd like to join me?
No. She probably doesn't.
I don't think I should.
Yeah.
I heard a story once about a beautiful maiden who was locked up in a monastery day and night. She was held prisoner by her own fear of the outside world.
Yeah, the problem is it's not the outside world she's afraid of, it's herself.
Then a brave knight set the girl free and took her to town, where they drank tea and talked for hours. So, my fair maiden?
Please, you should not waste your time on me.
Aww.
Besides, my adoptive father requested that I not stray too far from the monastery.
Margrave Edmund wants to keep you locked up, huh? I've heard he's, let's call it ambitious.
Yeah, I've heard that. Never met the guy.
Well, just tell him who I am. I think he'd approve. I'm heir to House Gautier, one of the most prominent families in the kingdom. I've got a crest, I've got money, and I'm stunningly handsome.
And stunningly arrogant, too. That look,
What's
though.
What's that face for, Marianne? Was it the handsome thing? I can see how that might have been a bit much.
That was the most intimidating look I think Marianne ever gives.
I don't really know you all that well, but I don't think it makes a difference. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me that you have a crest.
Oh, no. I didn't mean you should find my crest impressive. I meant your family would, and you know what? Maybe I should start over.
Probably a good idea.
If you're going into town, please just go without me.
Oh, okay. I've got to get going anyway. Places to be, you know. Well, this is me going.
I feel so bad for her.
But remember, should you ever need me, I will forever be your knight, my maiden.
I wonder what he meant by that.
Well, probably almost quite literally what he said. I don't think there was any subtext there. Well, except for the romantic intentions, but... Flayn. Ooh, Flayn and Sylvain was a good one.
Hey there, Flayn. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Something to the effect of, stay back. I've heard about you and your wily ways, or something like that.
Now, just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand. My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
It's 10 feet, Sylvain. Take a few steps back.
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Yeah. First things Seth probably ever told her about Sylvain is don't you dare go near him.
Seth said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
I mean, is he really wrong, though? At least at this point.
He used those very words. Is it true, then?
That was an exact quote.
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
No, I'm pretty sure he's quite serious.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I haven't actually heard of any of the men. You never really see that. I'm not aware of any shared endings either.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
At least semi-accurate.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
Fuck. Flayn. At least give him some ice after a burn like that.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Not a step.
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh, I forgot about that bit. That is amazing.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I kind of want to know who spread that rumor. Horses and chickens. Hey, Sylvain. Have you been making moves on Dorte?
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
Usually. There are exceptions, but no, with Sylvain it's absolutely true.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
So long, Flame.
Flame, wait! Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message.
Yeah. Oh.
Flame, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me.
That's sweet of you.
There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
That is hardly a sufficient effort. Okay. Felix and Dimitri. This should prove interesting.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, boar prince.
He may not like you, but he will train with you.
And here I thought you had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
Exactly.
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
What? What is it? It's probably just iron or steel. I guess it could be silver.
I suppose you would recognize its value.
Oh?
I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
Okay, what's so special about it? I mean, it looks kind of nice.
That pattern around the edge. There's
Oh.
no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
Felix, have you been holding out on me? You've had a Zoltan weapon the whole time. You haven't been willing to use it. Damn it. Damn it, Felix.
I'm not giving it to you.
Oh, it's fine. He doesn't really use swords. He's a spearman.
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
Do you take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
Yeah, that is a weapon that deserves some finesse.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Damn. That would not be easy to do. Swords aren't that rigid or brittle, so.
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
I mean, you still break sewing needles.
So you say. Yet Hausfrau Darius still told that story for years.
That does sound like a good story.
What's wrong, Felix?
How pointless.
What? You don't want to train anymore?
No use talking about someone who's long dead.
Oh. Glenn.
Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner.
Do you blame Dimitri for what happened to Glenn? I know you at least hold your father. I don't know if you hold your father responsible for it so much as you don't like the way he reacted to it. You don't like that he was proud of Glenn for his sacrifice kind of deal.
Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
I do want you to have one of the more interesting relationships out of the Blue Lions. I just want to dissect. But since that was B, it's going to be a while before we get to... Oh, good. Fantastic. I was worried there he was just going to keep that locked away in a chest or something. Fantastic. I forget what I was saying, but yeah, their relationship interests me quite a bit. Well, this one should be interesting. Felix and Lysithea. Eating some sweets, Lysithea? It's not past your bedtime, is it?
So delicious.
this moment.
I do love it when, despite her best efforts, her childlike demeanor comes through. Just the juxtaposition of her attempts to be excessively mature, as well as, you know, the child she is clashing. It's always funny.
Felix!
Hey, Felix. What do you want with Lysithea? Train? She does actually, if I remember right, she has budding talent for swords.
Lysithea, you look mortified.
How long have you been there? Were you watching me? You were, weren't you?
Don't worry. He won't tell anyone. He won't snitch on you about your sweets addiction.
I was, yes.
For once, I thought I had some privacy.
He may blackmail you into training with him over it, though.
Did you say something?
Huh? Nope. Didn't say anything at all. Here.
Offering him some?
What's this for?
Your silence.
I'm buying your silence. Cake.
Oh, hey.
Take it.
Called that. Oh, that's amazing. The way she said that, too. I need to hear that again.
I'm buying your silence. With cake. Take it.
Take it. Oh, Lysithea, you always were one of my favorites.
I'm not sure what to be silent about.
Her eating cake, of course.
If people knew I was shoveling cake into my face by the fistful, they'd think me nothing more than a child.
You were fisting cake, huh?
Adults eat cake.
Yeah. A lot of adults love cake.
You'll never understand. Just take this, will you?
Yeah, and never speak of this again.
No, I don't like sweets.
What? Lysithea, you know what to do. Dark Spike's tea.
Does your refusal mean you'll be telling everyone about my cake shoveling ways?
I just don't like sweets, that's all.
Oh.
Nonsense. Nobody can resist something so delicious.
It's inconceivable.
Look, I'm giving you this cake whether you like it or not. Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim. The choice is yours.
Oh. But your silence is expected.
Just please don't mention this to anyone.
What was her problem?
When you come to understand Lysithea a little better, you'll get it.
And what am I supposed to do with this cake?
Were you not listening? Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim. The choice is yours. You could probably bury it. I'm sure the cats and dogs outside would eat it for you if you just set it down. Maybe even some birds or insects would swarm it, I don't know. I look forward to part 2 of that one. Leonie and Felix. Why are all of you with Felix and just Felix?
If you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
Actually, out of everyone I could have recruited, I would think you would get along the best with Leonie, with your obsession with training.
Finally spotted me, did you?
What do you want?
To train?
They say you're the best. I wanted to see your training with my own eyes.
Spying on people. Is that a hobby of yours? I hope you got your fill.
No. Training is, though.
Enough to see how to beat you, at least.
Ooh. Ooh. We're setting this match up.
You think you can beat me?
We're setting it up. We'll sell tickets. I'm sure we'll sell out. We'll fill the, we don't really have seats. We'll fill the sides of this arena.
That's right. See, I was trained by...
Gerald, yes.
So you know.
I heard he was your teacher.
Yeah, you heard correctly.
Perhaps we should test you. See how much of your training sank in.
I'm ready if you are.
Like I said, I would think you two would get along famously.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
Sounds good. When?
Right now.
I'll let you know. In the meantime, practice. I won't go easy on you.
I guess not right now.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be ready.
I feel like this would be the way to Felix's heart. Beat him in a duel. Maybe Leonie's as well.
This will be fun.
I think it will be. Yeah. Or to be Gerald. That's another way into Leonie's heart. Let's go Ash next again. Ash and Mercy. The two sweeties.
Whoa, what happened?
Two of the sweeties.
The smoking.
There's a bunch. Oh, jeez. I can see the smoke.
Mercedes, what's going on?
You're so lucky you don't have smoke detectors. They would be going crazy right now.
My eyes. I can barely breathe.
Have you tried opening the door?
Oh, Ash,
I would say the windows as well,
so glad
but...
you're here. My cooking's not going very well at all.
Oh, it was Mercy who burned it. I just sort of assumed it was Ash because he came running from the smoke.
What did you put in there?
Yeah. Black smoke.
I used some of this spice, that seasoning, and the herbs on the top shelf. Then I started frying it in oil.
Okay. Is your clearly your heat is too high. Your oil is smoking. Probably.
That explains it. We use that herb for smoke bombs.
Or that.
Just turn the heat off and cover the pan.
Yep. Good advice.
Oh no. The people in the dining hall don't look so good.
They are probably quite angry.
Sorry, everybody. Could we clear out the dining hall for a few minutes, please? Well, some folks were a little annoyed, but at least we got the place cleared out.
It looks like the smoke's died down. It's funny you accidentally made a smoke bomb while cooking dinner.
It's a good thing no one mistook all that smoke for an attack. That could have been a disaster.
I mean, it's a kitchen. Smoke is... It's not uncommon.
I'm so sorry. I always mess everything up.
Oh.
No, it's my fault. I should have taught you which herbs to avoid.
Yeah, proper spice, spice mixture is an art and a science and quite difficult to get the hang of. Unless you're following a recipe, then it's quite easy.
Don't blame yourself.
I just need to figure out how to do it right for next time.
Hey, that's
Next
the
time?
spirit.
You still want to try again, even after all that?
Of course. That's right, wasn't Ash the other really good cook? It was Ash and Dedue, basically.
Of course. If I didn't, that would just be a waste of everything you taught me.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
If you quit every time you made a mistake, then you'd never learn anything, right?
Exactly right, Mercy. In fact, mistakes are when you learn the most, usually.
That's a great point.
Ah, maybe my mistake was frying the herb in oil.
Well, no, you can use oil. I was thinking the heat initially, all oils have a smoke point, but it sounds like it was just the combination.
If I had boiled it instead,
Please.
Then there wouldn't be smoke.
That may be true, I'm not sure, but please don't. I would cry.
What do you think, Ash?
Please, Ash. Please put a stop to that. Nip that in the bud.
Boiling, huh? Yeah, that'd be fine.
No. No. That just rubs me all the wrong ways.
Great.
Boiling
I'm gonna get
herbs.
this right next time for sure.
Well, if you're making a soup, then okay. Really depends on what you're trying to make. I wouldn't call that boiling the herbs, I'd just call that putting herbs in a soup. Let's see. Should we do Annette? Annette and Sylvain's B.
Sylvain! Good timing. There's something I want to say to you.
Oh? What could it be, Annette?
Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong?
Probably, but that's probably not what this is about.
Did you spot me sneaking back in this morning? Or is it about that girl who got mad I kissed her sister goodnight? I can explain either way.
Can you now? Well, do go on.
No, I'm not here to get after you about those things. Surely other people have that covered.
Mostly Ingrid.
What I really want to talk about is your behavior during our training sessions.
Oh? What have you been doing now, Sylvain?
When we're sparring, you're always passing on great opportunities to get the edge on me.
Oh, you're not, giving it your all.
It's almost as though you're going out of your way to make me think you're incapable.
Nah, I just like giving other people the spotlight.
Is that why?
Uh-huh. It's not that you took something I said to heart.
What was it you said again? I forget.
About how you don't have to work hard to be good at stuff and how that isn't fair?
Oh, yeah. And so now he's trying to, not seem as good with how little he works. You could just work harder, though.
I did take those things to heart. We're friends, right? I'd be sad if you started to hate me.
Yeah, you changed the wrong thing, though.
There's just one thing I want you to remember. Guys like me, who hate hard work and sort of get by on our wits, it all falls apart eventually. I'm smart enough to know that.
Yeah. Yeah, you have the advantage in the long run, Annette.
So, I respect people like you. I mean it.
Oh, is that sincerity? It's kind of creeping me out. It's just so unlike you.
Oh, poor Sylvain.
Huh?
Don't be so sincere. It's super weird, Sylvain, coming from you.
When you say nice things like that, I can't take joy in beating you.
Oh, Annette. She does have her competitive side.
I want to beat you when you're at your best. That's why it bothers me so much when you don't try your hardest against me.
Yeah.
Let me put this a different way. I've always been treated like I'm special, and I'm not. At least, I don't think I am. I'm just tired of people thinking they know what I can and can't do.
Understandable.
When everybody expects something of you, or envies you, it's kind of suffocating. I'd rather people think I'm dumb. Well, I mean, I can still be pretty dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a lot of misery in your life, mostly self-inflicted. Kind of like the Sokka of, Three Houses.
I have to admit, I have a hard time understanding where you're coming from. Just know that I want you to keep being great at everything without trying.
So that way it'll be even more satisfying when she finally beats you.
If you stop being that way, I won't have any competition.
Aw.
Competition, huh? I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Where the heck were you when I was growing up?
Wizard school?
If I had someone like you back then, I think I may have turned out different. And better, I mean.
Yeah. Annette would make a fantastic childhood friend, I imagine.
Anyway, I'd love to chat more with you. Would you like to grab some tea with me, or?
Well, you don't have a shared ending, so you're not romancing her.
Oh, sure thing. The very next moment I'm free. For now, I need to get to my magic training.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tea is nice.
Oh, I see. Some other time then. I look forward to it, Annette.
I would too. Annette is just so much fun. Just a bundle of joy. Let's go. Dimitri and Marianne. That one should be interesting.
Marianne?
Oh, Dimitri.
Oh, I'm sorry for disturbing your prayer.
It's okay, probably.
There's no need to apologize. I just finished.
I see. What were you praying for?
Probably don't want to know.
I was simply asking the goddess for forgiveness.
I guess she prays for multiple things, but
Forgiveness? For what?
for being born.
I put our soldiers in danger during the recent battle.
You don't think that's true? Probably not.
What matters is that they came back safely in the end. You shouldn't blame yourself for that.
It's true, but you were injured when you came to our aid.
That? It was just a scratch.
Hmm.
A small price to pay for your safety.
Yep. Must protect Marianne at all costs.
But
You are worth 1,000,000 scratches, Marianne. Don't let any crust scholars or faux crust scholars tell you otherwise. Real crust scholars like Linhardt and Hanneman would never have think negatively of you.
I would never regret helping an ally, even if it meant losing my own life.
no, that's wrong.
Oh?
How so?
It's just all wrong.
What? Sacrificing himself for you?
You have my thanks for helping in the battle, Dimitri. But I'm afraid I have to ask that you keep your distance from me.
There it is.
Is that so?
Oh, don't take it personally, Dimitri. It's not you.
Yes.
Oh.
Forgive
Always makes me so
but
sad.
I will be there for you, whether you want me to or not.
Hey. There's that Dimitri's stubbornness coming in handy.
I'm sorry.
Aww. God. It always feels so bad for her. I just want her to be happy. Ingrid and Dimitri, how about, yeah?
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
Oh?
What? Why do you seem so serious?
You probably just don't remember what the apology is for.
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn.
Oh.
He truly loved you. And it's clear that you care deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes.
Oh.
I could do nothing to prevent it.
That was, I forget if Glenn died on the same night as your father.
In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize.
It probably isn't actually your fault, Dimitri. I know I wasn't there and can't really say, but...
Glenn's death. It still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
No, he did his duty to the very end.
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Much like his father.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Hey, Dimitri, actually, that might be a point of similarity between you and Felix.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I kind of want to witness them, that is. It would shed some interesting light.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Oh?
Pardon me? He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you.
Hey, unless you have something to offer up, Dimitri.
The very least you can do is not spit on his memory.
Because otherwise I kind of agree with Ingrid on this one.
If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
If he died, now, the question is whether, he died in the way that Ingrid is imagining. Which, the way you make it sound is that it wasn't. But you haven't really explained. Ooh, is happy with Dimitri. Nice. Let's do Ingrid and Annette first, though.
Ingrid?
Yes, Annette?
What's the matter, Annette? You look upset.
Yeah.
I'm just so sorry. I had no idea.
What? What is it?
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah.
Take a breath. What's going on?
What happened?
Well, I was really curious about why you're not interested in things like makeup.
Okay.
So I asked some of our friends about it, and...
What?
Oh, I see. I imagine they mentioned that my family was fairly poor, and they probably also mentioned that I lost my fiancé. Correct?
That's what she's sorry for.
They did. I'm so sorry. It was thoughtless of me to try pushing those things on you.
It's perfectly fine, Annette. It's true, my family struggled financially. It wasn't easy growing up, but it taught me values I wouldn't have learned otherwise.
I can see that.
And we weren't so poor that I consider myself deprived.
Yeah.
I'm sure my family would have bought me makeup if I had wanted it.
I mean, you're still a noble family, or probably... I have a hard time imagining you were that bad off.
But it never mattered enough to me. Not then, and not now.
Oh, so you just never sought that stuff out?
I guess so.
Never. While I acknowledge it can be fun, fussing over my outward appearance isn't an instinct of mine.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I'd usually be found covered in dirt, bugs in my hair, and
Ew.
a big smile on my face. Things haven't changed too much since.
Well, hopefully not too many bugs in the hair.
Then, when my fiancé passed on, my priorities shifted even further. It reminded me of what's most important in life.
So that became even less important yet.
Beyond that, it's hard to think of myself changing without him around to see it, even if it's something trivial like how I present myself. But talking to you has helped me realize it's okay to loosen up and enjoy those things, if I want.
Yeah, if you want.
Thank you.
Me? Oh, I didn't do anything at all. Except pester.
No, no one's gonna hold it against you, Annette. You're too precious.
More importantly, do you notice anything different about me today?
Oh.
Yes. It's very subtle, but I could tell right away that you were using that makeup I gave you.
You could?
Oh.
That makes me happy. I was trying to apply it just how you showed me.
I love them bonding.
You did great. and it really suits you.
I think there's a lot I can learn from you, Annette. You've helped me embrace a lighter side of life I quite like.
That's nice.
It's my pleasure. Ooh, this is so great. Want to go shopping to celebrate?
Shopping? But what would we buy? That sounds so overwhelming.
Could stop by the meat shop.
There's a dress I've been eyeing for a while now. I'm certain it will complement your pretty eyes.
Annette will, what's the word for that? Dollify? Well, she's going to, give you a makeover. One way or another.
Just leave it to me, Ingrid. I'll make you the most fabulous knight this world has ever seen.
You should go into battle like that.
Well, that does sound fun. I look forward to it.
Not a serious one, but one of the easy ones. You're not even at close to a risk of getting hurt. That was nice. Alright, and finally, Dimitri and Happy.
I did not expect to see you here, Happy. I get the feeling that you didn't come for training.
I know you never really see Happy training.
Listen up, Dee Dee. I remembered something.
I love her nicknames. I say it all the time, but it's always so true. Dee Dee.
Remembered? Ah, does this have something to do with why you were staring at me earlier?
Not ringing any bells. I stare at people all the time. Anyway, do you know Aunt Selma?
Apparently Happy is, in fact, a people watcher. And Selma. She doesn't happen to be the one who, enslaved you.
And Selma? Yes, of course. But how do you know that name? That is what my stepmother was called in the Empire. In the kingdom, she was called Patricia.
Oh, so that's what it was. I see now. What a relief.
Oh?
It was really sticking in my craw.
Ah.
Well, now that that's all settled, I'm off to bed.
No, you can't just not explain, Happy.
Just one moment. You may understand, but I most certainly do not. How did you know my stepmother?
I do know that feeling when something's just bugging at you, eating away. It's super satisfying to resolve that.
She used to visit all the time. I think she was friends with the lady who kidnapped me.
Oh, God.
Friends? Are you sure?
I heard the lady helped bring her to the kingdom, but I don't really know the details.
Huh.
Anyway, when Aunt Selma saw how I was being treated, she got angry, just like you.
That's good. So, I would have been a little worried if, she was okay with it.
You remind me a lot of her, actually.
Are we really that much alike?
Well, Happy seems to think so. And Happy is quite observant.
I'd say so. Come to think of it, you greet people in the same way, hold a book in the same way.
Taking after your stepmother, huh?
You even get angry in the same way. It's uncanny.
I don't know, when did she become your stepmother? Oh, from what age, I wonder?
I share no blood with my stepmother, but to hear you say that, it pleases me greatly. She was the one who raised me. I suppose it makes sense that we would share certain mannerisms.
Yeah.
To think that the person you mentioned was my stepmother is baffling, to say the least.
Why?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, my stepmother was completely cut off from the outside world.
Why?
Suffice it to say, few knew that my father had taken a second wife.
Oh.
Sounds complicated. I can keep my mouth shut if you like.
I would very much appreciate your silence on the matter. But thank you, truly, for all that you said.
Yeah.
Truth be told, the union between my father and stepmother has given rise to much speculation.
Of what variety? That you're not the legitimate heir to the throne?
But for now, what's truly baffling me is the identity of that lady you mentioned.
Talking about the one who kidnapped her.
She welcomed my stepmother into the kingdom after she fled home due to political strife.
So, probably from the Empire, then.
No, I must stop this. It's time to put an end to this discussion. Baseless speculation will get me nowhere.
I would like to see this investigated, though. You have me curious, and I've always wanted to know more about Happy's situation.
Oh, come on. I finally felt like I understood, and then you go and say something cryptic like that.
Oh.
If I can't sleep tonight, I'm blaming you.
Oh, Happy.
Well, if that happens, come back here and I'll keep you company.
Oh.
I'll be training a while yet.
That's nice. She just might take you up on that.
I wonder, could Happy's captor truly be her?
Do tell me, who is it? It's not that fucking... I always forget her name. The Grummery, though, that commands that one city, the fortress city. She's a mage, so I could see her doing something like that, and she's evil. Also, being a slithery snake would be from the Empire. Well, not necessarily from the Empire, but that does seem to be where the snakes are concentrated. I suppose we'll find out, though. And that is that.